Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Doug E. Fresh. I need everybody to report to the dance floor. That's right now. I'm here with my man, Mr. Marshall Montano. This goes out to all the street soldiers. Everybody here, y'all, because it's about to go. Come on. Come on.
Keep going like this.
Come on. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Let's
Good.
go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Hey, come on.
Hey, do you like movies?
Not about the dropping.
100 Delta T1.
Put 'em up. Put 'em up.
The road is long and rugged. Yeah.
Put 'em up. Put 'em up. Hey, come on.
So, Custom said that we will clear the stuff if we put a semicolon here and a capital L.
Right down to the very last drop. We're gonna make it. Yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause I heard the children say,
Lock it up!
we not giving up.
Let's go. Let's go.
We not giving up.
Come on.
We not giving up. We not giving up.
Put 'em up. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see
We
it.
not giving up.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Don't worry about it.
Keep shaking, dancing, whining, and don't you stop moving forward. There is no turning back. I know
Come on.
road is long and rugged. Yeah, yeah.
Alex is a lifetime CIAer. Came out of college, Stanford,
But he's getting
criminal justice degree. Woodcoff mentored her from the beginning. He's my idol.
But Daddy's hair was really.
But now I know he's dirty, and I don't like it at all.
Still not as long. And she grabbed me.
I know. He must be stopped. But more about me.
How was you? And what was it like working with Mr. Mancuso yesterday?
It was great. It was
Yeah?
great. I actually felt really good. Mr. Mancuso's got a very intense, sorry, very intense stare. Very intense. I mean, his eye, like, he looks at you and it's like, oh. So I was actually scared. I mean,
right.
Woodcoff got me.
Right, interesting.
I messed up. I felt like Alex feels like she's reporting to her dad. And so when I do badly, it's like Woodcoff, my father, is reprimanding me.
Right.
And I don't like it because as a kid you don't like to feel like you've let your parent down. And so that's what it felt like when Jane gets away the first 7 times.
Interesting.
And it's my fault. My fault.
Interesting. So is this your last day of shooting?
Yes.
What was it like working with Justin Rose?
Oh, Justin is awesome.
Oh, are you sure you're just not saying that?
No, I'm not just saying that because I want to work with him again.
Uh-huh.
I'm not just saying that because I want to work with him again. He's great. He's such a gentle director. Very, very gentle.
So Steve, tell me about Robertson.
Well, for one thing, his name has been changed to Willard
What is that definite? For sure?
Emerson Scott or something.
Okay. That's on the door. Give me your take on the character in 10 seconds. You have 10 seconds to give me your take. 10 seconds.
Robertson is he's the only person in the entire universe that matters to anybody.
Okay.
He's a player. He loves a good silk tie. He loves a 3-piece suit.
That's great.
And he loves to go to the karaoke and sing "I've Got You Under My Skin." He beats anybody in the Kennedy Space Center doing that kind of thing.
And what kind of scenes do him and Woodcoff, who's played by Nick Mancuso, have together? What's your favorite scene between the two
My
of you?
favorite scene is the famous quail scene.
Your dad ever take you hunting? My dad used to take me grouse hunting when I was a boy. It's just gonna be a long story. It doesn't work hunting together. make too much noise, the birds fly off the bushes.
It's a grouse. I think it's a grouse scene. It's some kind of bird.
Right, right.
So he informs Nick that that he's it's just a crying shame that he can't be on time like the friggin' quails do it in season.
Okay, cut.
And I came in, I read for it 4 times. The first draft that Justin wrote, I loved, and then obviously it got better and better and better. So I just loved it even more. I thought it was the coolest script. Like a girl being this tough and cool and hard and shooting. I've never done that before. I'm like, hey.
Right.
And went off right away to do training near where you live, in Malbrook, with the police in the Oceanside. For every single scene I did with Justin, at one point, felt fantastic.
Wow.
If it was, maybe it wasn't the first take, maybe it was the second one, or it's the third one, maybe the 5th, I don't know. But at one point, every single scene I did with him was like, yes, this really worked out. He is so good because he takes the time to work with the actors too.
Right.
He sees it from our point of view and he makes sure that he tells what he wants.
Right.
He always lets me go for it first. So the first take is like, I do what I want, what I think I should do.
Right.
Then he goes in and tweaks it. So by the 3rd take, it will be great.
Your most fun action one.
Oh, it's on the motorcycle when I do all the...
Oh, nice. Nice. That's exactly what I'm expecting. Thank you, Frida. You're a darling.
And it was fun. I mean, it was coming into the room and talking with Justin, and he was like, you know what, he's actually one of the dogs of a pack kind of thing. That's his mentality. I was like, okay, you know, I kind of get that. And so we went straight to it, you know, where you're nice to everyone around you, but you sort of asked to turn on someone and you just turn and, you know, you don't really think about it.
Right.
So, you know, straight from the audition to then going into the first scene, which I literally landed at the airport, went to set, and an hour later was filming and really hadn't got to know the crew or the feel of the camera work was interesting because it's shot very 24 documentary, you know, moving style rather than locked off.
Right.
With Justin not being too stressed.
Yeah.
I could see, you know, he's a stressed guy on set, as every director is, but he's not yelling or shouting. He's like, okay, how can I make this work? Actors, you know, come in, can you do this? You know, is that, and yes, camera, can you then cover and catch all that? And it's like, yes, and then make it as real as possible.
Right.
And that, to me, was sort of very important, trying to make it very real. The dog. Bloody dog, I tell you what. There's this great.
I wasn't there, but I was watching behind the scenes. That dog didn't do anything.
That was the first scene as well, and this dog's meant to be growling and getting angry at me, and they bring up this Rottweiler, and I'm like, oh God, how am I going to get close to this dog? And this dog was scared of me.
Did it ever do what it was? I've never seen the final footage. Did it do what it was supposed to do?
No. Here we go again. Okay, quick rewrite in your first hour on set. Okay, well, what say I just tease him with food and just play with him with food and just make it completely different. And,
thank you.
You know, he ended up being the biggest sook of a dog. Right. It was just hilarious.
Well, thank you, Red. You were wonderful to work with.
Thanks for the experience and everything.
Cool.
Basically, when I read the audition, I came to America just to have a crack at pilot season and ended up doing one audition, and that was for this.
Was it for this movie?
Yeah. So I read it, and I kind of read it, and he's kind of trying to charm this woman and be a little bit drunk, and he's supposed to be like affable and all of that, and I kind of read it and went,
sweetheart, give a man a chance. I'll be good, I promise. I'll write, send flowers, chocolates, all that. Was fat, not as smart.
I'll go and do it. I don't know why they want to see me. I never get these roles. And so I kind of just came in and to do the audition and just went, I don't think I was going to get it, so I just had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I remember doing one take, and then Justin went, can you do it like that? And I went, yeah, and I did it like that. And you guys were all like, okay. So I've never been one of these actors who kind of rock up and go, but this isn't what I imagined, I can't do my job. You know, it's kind of like, right, where are we? And this is how it feels, and this is where we go.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, look, I've always really wanted to do like something funny, and Lars is kind of...
Yeah.
Lars, to be candid, it's probably like you read a script like this script and you kind of go, thank God I'm playing that role.
Right.
Not because the rest of them aren't interesting,
Right.
but because if you can get it right, and I don't know if I did or not, I haven't seen any of it, but you've got this chase. Everyone's going, oh, I'm going to kill you. No, you're not. I'm going to blah, blah, blah. And then you've got this guy going, I don't know how to use the gun. What, you want me to... Are you for real? like, you're going way too fast in this car. You want me to jump? So you've got this kind of guy who's human.
Yeah.
I'm the human, normal, everyman role in the film.
Right.
And that's and basically also probably people might disagree, but the vulnerability in the film.
Yes.
Through my vulnerability, other characters are allowed to be vulnerable. Like Jane becomes Sarah through the connection, hopefully.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not only acting for the moment, I'm actually there to make the crew enjoy themselves as well. So it's not about her.
That's really nice, Christian.
It's about making everyone laugh and have a good time.
Like working with Justin Rhodes as a director.
I'm surprised to hear that that's his first feature film, because he was thoroughly professional and really knew exactly what he wanted. And he was very specific, very detailed. I guess because he's also the writer, he had a very clear understanding. So he provided a very good map, a very good road for the actor. But the thing that I really liked about Justin is he had a set. He had a really nice, gentle set. He has a lot of respect for the actors, and I felt very comfortable working. Action adventure is a very specific genre. Follows pretty solid rules of engagement, you might say. And yes, I've done a lot of those from martial arts movies, with Steven Seagal and Brandon Lee and other kinds of action shows over the years. And I love that scene with Stephen Burgundy because it had this he had a marvelous sense of something is going on, but we don't quite know what it is, but we've known each other a long time. It's all hail fellow well met, but underneath it is murder.
You make too much noise. The birds fly off in the bushes.
Don't you dare edge me out.
You're a noisy son of a bitch. You're making a run. You want to catch a bird, you gotta come at it from both sides. And one of you better know how to be quiet.
And I really enjoyed the scenes with you on those bases. So, and that's also very much part of the standard format, within that context, the betrayal. That was great fun. It was fun acting work.
You're gonna make it big someday. Yeah, you're so divine. You're me, I'm green and golden. You taste like wine. Move up on your way, you know there will come a day when the child has grown.